I swear I'm not playing favorites here, but I woke up today and I really wanted to pay homage to Eddie's early attempts by doing Believe You Me by Bad Radio, and it wasn't until I looked up who requested it that I saw it was Apocalypse. So Apocalypse, you're like 2 for 2 here. I mean, come on. Can you feel it? I can feel it. I feel it. I feel it. I feel it. I feel it. Hey, I feel it. Hey, I feel it. A bunch of lawyers work in the building next door, and they're always walking past my window there, and I always wonder what they think I'm doing. Anyways, Believe You Me by Bad Radio. If you haven't heard it, go hear it. It's a great song. It's a lovely song. It's a touching, wonderful song. I love it. Okay, so it's really easy too. All you gotta do, grab a G chord. You know how to play G. We want the G with the 2 fingers here, right? Because when you put your ring finger on the B string, or you don't, you either end up with a D on the B string or a B on the B string. Both of which, I just threw my pick. Both of which are in the G chord. The G's 1 is G, of course. The G's 3 is B. There it is. And the G's 5 is D. 1, 3, and 5 make up every chord. So we're playing E string 3rd fret, A string 2nd fret, B string 3rd fret, baby E string 3rd fret. Now, before you do anything, take your middle finger off of the E string for just a moment, pluck it, and then put it on the 3rd fret and pluck it again. Then you give it a little strum. And then you take your pinky and your ring finger off. Now, you hear this E string ringing out sometimes and sometimes you don't. So you can either do it, you can do it that way, but just kind of try not to emphasize the little E string, because just don't. I don't like it that much. I would have liked it better personally if he would have just done the ring finger for B string open, but it really sounds like Bad Radio's guitar player, which I know Eddie's one of them, right? But in the intro you see him in the live video, you can see, which is a gem, with his guitar just hanging and he's singing. So the other guy's playing. There I was. That was a pretty good effort of taking both off, but not really focusing too much on the E string. Then, after you do that twice, move the whole proceeding up to the A string. So you're going to move it to C add 9, which is the same shape as G. You just move your middle finger and your pointer finger down a string, and you're going to do the same thing. I missed. And so on and so forth. Now, when the boom, and there's that pause, and then the sort of the band comes in bigger, the drums kick in, etc. Now what happens is, it sounds to me like he stops going like that, and now he's kind of got a G, play G this way. Ring finger on the E string 3rd fret, middle finger on A2, and then you can put your pinky finger on E3. And so that open B string, when you're on G, of course, as I said, the B is the 3rd of the G chord. So when you're on G, that, when you put your pointer finger on the B string 1st fret, is a way to play G suspended 4, because B is the 3rd, C is the 4th. So but when you switch to C, that open B string is no longer a 3rd. We've changed the chord. So it's a major 7. And then a root. That's the C part of the C, as well as this. Here's a C, here's a C. 2 C's in your C chord. I need to listen to that song and see what the rhythm of that particular thing is. It's left me. One moment. But before we even get there, there's two guitars, of course, going on in the first verse there, and God, this is just such an Eddie thing to do. If anyone can shed some light on that subject, it would be much appreciated. But there's two guitars, and the other one's going like this. That's a G as an F shape, so F is 1, 1, 2, 3, right? Move it up 2 frets, so you got 3, 3, 4, 5, and then if you add your pinky to the baby E string 5th fret, that's a 9 or a 2. And just that different sort of voicing fits really well over both the G and the C9. Back to what I was gonna do, don't move. All right, so back to what we were gonna do there. So he's all on the G, don't even worry about the baby E string, just don't pluck it. So he's gonna be all. And then the same thing on C. It's easier to avoid plucking the baby E string if you make those B string plucks up plucks. Then the chorus comes in, and the chords inherent in the chorus are A minor. I don't want to see, say no more today. But the lead guitar player kind of does something like this, which is an A minor chord. If you play 5, 5, 5 on the E, B, and G strings, that's like missing this D string 7th fret, which would be an F minor shaped A minor, right? F minor is 1, 1, 1, 3, and if you move it up to A-ville, it's 5, 5, 5, 7. But he goes like this. So G, E, B, G, and then E3. Notice I snuck my pointer finger back there. Back to E5. And then he sort of plucks, arpeggiates a C chord or a C chord. Back into this thing, this G with the open B, but this time in the chorus he goes, I'll call out the B string. Open, 1, 3, 1, open, back into his A minor. And then we're back into the verse, which is everything about the song. I don't know, if I were doing it, I'd play regular old A minor. Say no more today. And then the fast part, where we're all left wondering if Eddie can feel it, is just G and C. But from the sound of it, it's power chords. Or the whole bar chord. So a G power chord would be 3rd fret of the E string, 5, 5 on A and D, and a C power chord would be 3rd fret of the A string, 5, 5 on D and G, but the whole bar chord for it is, your root 6, so root note G is on the E string, the 6th string, and then your major shape. So we have 3, 5, 5, 4. And then C is a root 5 major shape. Root note is on the A string, so we have 3, 5, 5, 5. And then you don't have to worry about the baby E string. But do that however you want. Play it as G and C add 9. Play it as G and C. I personally would do it with the bar chords. You know how Eddie likes his bar chords, so that might really be it. And then I think that's it for this song. So I hope that was really enjoyable and helpful. And if you haven't heard that song before, go listen to it because it's really spectacular. Anyways, that's it for me today, guys. thank you so much for watching. This is really, really touching how many of you are out there enjoying learning and sharing songs with me. And with all of us, it's the very best. I'm without words. So, until next time, which is probably tomorrow, have a wonderful day. Goodbye. You know, I can't sign off without mentioning that this part is, I just keep listening to the song, this part is probably a pull-off, so give it a strum and then pull your 2 fingers off. Same with the C. I think I still like plucking it, but you can do it either way you want. And the strumming pattern for the fast part is down, down, up, down, up, down, up, 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 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 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 goodbye, for real this time.